Hello. Or should I say yellow, Nid? We're doing more Genshin. This time, though, we're gonna do the Ito event. Sapphire keeps asking me, when are you gonna do it? 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 Now that I have access to Fontaine, I have access to the whole event. So we're gonna do it. Let's see here. This is wow. This is a lot of text. This is the invitation we got to him. Ha ha ha! Want to guess who this is from? Bingo! It's me, amigo. That's right, your bestest bud, and who's been missing you down here in Inazuma. Missing you. Wait a minute. That's right, your bestest bud, who's been down here in Inazuma, missing you. Ha ha ha! I recently ran into a new Fontanian friend, and he said they've got a musical festival called the Iridescence Tour over there. Now yours truly instantly thought of that as the Drum-Along Festival we had last time, and how we drummed up on Amakane Island. Right? Remember when we rented out an island? Singing and scarfing roasted lavender melons? Ah, yeah! Now those are some great memories. You haven't forgotten either, right, compadre? But yeah, it'd be great if you could forget the part about the Tenryo Commission botching their jobs and arresting me totally by mistake. So this time I've decided to work with my new pal and host an even bigger, even badder, even wilder musical party. And it's going to be called the Iridescent Arataki Rocket for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness. What do you think? Doesn't the name alone just set your soul on fire? So stop dragging your feet and get your tushy on over to Watatsumi Island, because the one and Oni has still got a lot to say. Be there or be square. If you're a no-show, then there's no show. Disclaimer, of course I didn't have Shinobu's transcribe for this. He totally did. Does that mean he doesn't know how to write?
I would believe that.
Is he illiterate?
I believe that. 100%.
That's funny. Let's accept the invitation. This ain't your daddy's Iridescence tour. Happy late Daddy's Day. Or early. Where is this at? There it is. Because it says this isn't your daddy's Iridescent tour. And we're a day after Mother's Day. Or 2 days. Joe being illiterate would be the least surprising thing about him. I know how to spell my own name, and that's it.
Yeah.
Why would I need to know how to read and write when I got Cookie to do that for me? I just smash things. I'm trying to remember if Goku knew how to read. I think he did.
Whoa, so this is the venue, huh? Not half bad.
Yeah, there's a... Dang. Somebody did some good construction work out here. Dangerous. Precarious placement.
Ah, don't you worry, Jack Attack. We'll find that dog, even if it's hiding in Tenshukaku.
Ito, it's just a myth.
What dog?
Whoa, compadre! And Paimon! You finally made it! Oh man, have I missed you guys. Ah! Oh, yeah, and this is Dvorak, a musician from Fontaine. Jack Attack, you know these two, right?
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, it's you!
It's so wonderful to see you both again. I feel like that lantern rite was just yesterday. How have you been?
Pretty good. So how did you end up hanging around with Ito? Is he helping you with the Iridescence tour now?
Oh, you better believe it, Minnie Melon. That's only half the story. This is no ordinary Iridescence tour. Me and Jack Attack are teaming up to turn this into the Iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness.
Rockin' for life? What do you know about rock and roll, bullchucker?
Huh? What, you never heard a bullchucker rock before? Moo, moo, moo!
Oh my god.
Don't try and understand it, Mini Melon. It'll melt your mind. It's about letting loose. Come on, give us some lavender melon rock.
Okay, speak for yourself, mister. Sounds like you're the one whose mind is melting.
This is a very different take on Paimon. Just to backtrack a little, what's this dog you were talking about?
Just a local legend I heard about. Apparently there was a war between the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi not too long ago. Is that right?
Such a waste. When will people learn? Make rock and roll, guys, not war.
A tragedy to be sure. Countless animals were affected by the fallout. A raven, a bakedanuki, a weasel thief, and many more sustained injuries.
Oh shit, I might have killed a couple of those.
Fair point. The animals didn't deserve that. But
In the eyes
Whoops.
of a rocker, all living things are equally important.
Wait, so what, sorry, I thought she was done. So, did this dog get injured too?
No, the story goes that this dog was something like a ninkin. It would show up out of nowhere in the middle of a battle to rescue the injured animals and take them to safety.
Rockin' and rollin' to the rescue! A king among canines! Woo! There'll always be a place for him in the Arataki gang.
Where did you hear about this?
In Rito, I was actually there while the war was going on. It inspired me to write a song about it. I was even planning to host a music festival around the same theme, but unfortunately, I couldn't convince my investors.
Oh yeah, I heard all about that. They claimed they had to cancel their plans because of an accident at sea, but that was just a lame excuse.
Yes, they weren't optimistic about the potential return on investment. Plus, I don't know, there seemed to be some other risks they were worried about.
what kind of risks?
Good question. Risks only apparent to people with mora to throw around, I suppose.
I agree. When people have too much mora, they lose their rock and roll spirit.
Ito, would you like 10 million more right now?
They do, huh? So what do you mean by rock and roll spirit anyway?
You know, the spirit of, you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. And that sort of stuff.
A lot of platitudes right now. What the fuck does that mean?
By that definition, aren't the investors the most rock and roll people in this scenario?
Anyway, point is, those chumps are out, and Arataki Ito is in. I'm running the show from here on out.
Oh, yeah, right! How are you gonna fill in for the investors? Do you even have any more?
Yeah, okay, so it's not just Paimon being flippant with Ito. I think she sounds different. Am I crazy?
I have faith in Ito. He tells me that the Arataki gang is a small but well-known and influential organization in this area, and has even been known to rub shoulders with the local authorities.
It's possible.
right?
It's possible that all the Paimon dialogue we've heard, even in the Fontaine region, was recorded way before this, and it's just an evolution of how she's doing the character, or the voice actor was doing the character. Because even if you listen to the beginning of the game, Paimon, way different. So much more subdued, and then it got really squeaky, and then it's got, like, funny squeaky. So I'm not the only one that's noticed her voice. Yeah. Speaking of voices, this dude, Dvorak, apparently he's a YouTuber. He's Marco Meatball. And he does a bunch of reaction stuff. He was an opera singer, so he did a bunch of reaction stuff to Genshin songs, and then he eventually started playing Genshin, and then he eventually got a voice in Genshin. It was kind of a weird story of how he even got the part.
Rub shoulders is putting it mildly. More like they're always locking horns.
Hey, don't look down your nose at the Arataki gang. I got connections, all right? Even the Tri Commission listens to what I have to say.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mr. Big Shot, whatever you say.
You can doubt it all you want, Mini Melon, but it's the truth. You know that guy in the Yashiro Commission? Well, he and I are officially bros. That's right. I'm talking about Toma, housekeeper extraordinaire.
Toma's bros with everyone, though.
And there's the general from the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Tengu. I mean, sure, we're always ribbing each other, but it comes from a place of deep mutual respect.
Mutual? Yeah, Paimon's not so sure about that.
So what about that Kanjo Commission? Kanjo?
Okay, fair. No first-name contacts there. But the Arataki gang is a big contributor to the revenue stream. All those fines we pay.
Fines?
Huh? No, I mean the taxes. Yeah. But that's not all. Let's not forget my contacts outside of the Tri-Commission, huh? Amazing, talented people from all walks of life. Like the TCG legend, Ayato. Oh, yeah. He's made quite a name for himself in the TCG circles.
Wait, Ayato likes to play cards?
In fact, they got a saying now. Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. Ha ha ha! That's right. I'm the only serious competition he's got in all of Inazuma.
Did you make that saying up?
Then there's the Fox Lady, VIP customer of Yukio's ramen stall and fellow participant in the Ramen Masters Championship. I was her only worthy opponent.
Fox Lady?
Also, you know that lonely god in Tenshukaku? Well, guess what? Turns out it was her lifelong wish to catch one of Arataki Ito's events. During the Drum-Along Festival, the Tenryo Commission were worried that their almighty shogun might have too much fun and lose interest in running the government. That's why they invited me over to stay for a couple of days.
Wow, look at you! Sounds like you're really going up in the world. At this rate, you'll have made Shogun by the next time we see you. And then Paimon will have to call you Almighty Bullchucker.
Arataki gang never ceases to amaze.
Well, I'll admit I heard a few exaggerations there myself, but regardless, Ito has helped me secure a venue for this event, and for that, I owe him my thanks.
Ah, it's nothing. Don't mention it. My bro Goro sorted it all out for me. Let's both go thank him later.
Wait, you know Goro?
Of course he knows Goro.
Yup. I always knew him as General Goro of the Resistance Fighters. But I had no idea there was more to the story. Turns out, he has another identity.
Uh-oh. What other identity?
You've, heard of Miss Hina, right?
Does he know? That fucking Riddler thumbnail, does he know?
Miss Hina, so you...
Hey, no need to yell, all right? Yes, Miss Hina. She's the one who told me. After falling for the Tenryo Commission's tricks at the Drum-Along Festival, I figured I'd find a new location this time, somewhere out of their reach, like, here, for example. So I wrote Miss Hina a letter, asking if she knew anything about the procedure for holding an event on Watatsumi Island. She wrote me back right away and said I could ask Watatsumi Island's general for help, and that his name was Goro.
Uh-huh.
I was like, what? General Goro is the general of all Watatsumi Island?
Paimon's with you now, but what did you think General meant?
I don't know who Miss Hina is. Miss Hina is Goro. I don't know if you remember... Let's see here. Just give me a sec. Because I could probably look this up via my YouTube channel. Via thumbnails, even. Let's see here. I got a playlist. Videos. See if I can. Ah, here we go. This thumbnail right here, specifically. This is Miss Hina. Right? And that's Goro. So, Goro, he writes a, he has a pseudonym as Miss Hina in this write in and I'll give you advice sort of column, but this is the persona that Yae Miko gave him. Yeah. Goro, this is from his hangout. I actually had Goro and had him stand next to them to get this shot, but we thought Ito, because Ito is a big fan of Miss Hina, but he doesn't know that Goro is Miss Hina. It basically, the whole hangout is fun. But you, one of the things is that, yeah, you get to find out about Goro and his little thing he's got going there.
What do you mean? Isn't it like one general per squad or something?
That's called a captain.
Really? Huh. Well,
Really?
either way, if it wasn't for Miss Hina, I never would have known. Pretty rock and roll, huh?
So rock and roll.
All right. Good chat, compadre. I just remembered I got a meeting with Goro coming up. Gonna ask him about that dog situation. Gonna have to love you and leave you for now.
Sure you don't want us to join? We could help.
You guys focus on having a blast here at the festival. I think I can handle this little canine conundrum. There's still a few days left until the big party, so not everything's set up yet. But, the jam zone and the roasted lavender melon zone are ready for action. Have fun, compadre. Gotta dash.
What a character. Kind of admire his enthusiasm, though. Well, it looks like it's just the three of us for now. Why don't I show you the jam zone to start with?
Speaking of Ito, because we played Rebirth since then, he is Red 13 in Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth. Both the young voice that he does and the normal, it's me, Red 13.
Here we are. I've supplied musical scores and instruments from various regions, including a horn I personally brought from Fontaine. You can play whatever music you like. If you get tired, the roasted lavender melon zone is just over there. Ito says that lavender melons are rock and roll fuel. So what do you think? Can I give it a try?
I guess that makes Paimon flying rock and roll fuel.
Hey, cut that out! Oh, lucky Ito's gone, otherwise Paimon would never hear the end of it. Let's change the topic. What other fun stuff is there to do here, Mr. Dvorak?
Well, we're planning to invite some more music enthusiasts, and we're still getting some supplies together, so we can decorate the place a little. But it could take some time. The Arataki gang has shifted their focus to the dog situation ever since I brought it up. Only one of them is actually sticking to the plan. Her name is Kuki Shinobu. She's out delivering invitations right now.
Yep, that's the Arataki gang for ya. Everyone else goofs around while Shinobu gets things done.
Gets things done.
We should help out. We can't let this event get totally derailed when Shinobu's out there doing her part.
Oh, I mean, are you sure?
Absolutely, we can handle it.
That would be extremely useful. We're starting to get behind schedule, and a couple extra pairs of hands could make all the difference.
No problem. We're happy to help. So you need us to find some music lovers and gather materials for decorating. Was that it?
Exactly. According to the original plan, we aim to finish everything in 5 days, and then the big party can begin. Actually, give me a second. I'll make you a checklist of all the outstanding tasks. That way it'll all be clearer. Oh, also, one other tidbit to share with you. Ito is planning to perform a song on stage on the final day of the event.
Ugh, typical bull chucker always has to be the center of attention.
Why don't you do a song too, Paimon?
Oh, Paimon would steal the show for sure. No one would give Ito a second look after that. Pretty sure he'd yell out, Paimon's so rock and rollin' and then he'd run off the stage, bawling his eyes out.
Those are some bold claims, Miss Paimon, but that kind of confidence would serve you well on the stage.
Ah, Paimon's just kidding. Anyway, we'll be ready for that checklist as soon as it's done, Mr. Dvorak.
Great. Feel free to take a look around. I'll bring it over in a few minutes.
Take it easy.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the Traveler and Paimon.
Wow, Shinobu and Heizo! What a surprise!
This truly is a pleasant surprise. Although, not that surprising, to be honest. I was just telling Miss Shinobu that I had a sneaking suspicion we might run into you.
Doshin Shikanoin was talking about you constantly the whole way here. I guess the universe answered his prayers.
Constantly, huh?
It's called intuition. Names pop into my head at relevant moments, just the way my mind works.
It's great to see you both.
Paimon sure wasn't expecting Heizo to be the first one to show up.
Boss nagged me to prioritize the Tenryo Commission invitations. He specifically requested Madame Kujo Sara and Doshin Shikanoin.
So, why isn't Sara here?
Almost certainly because she has no desire whatsoever to see Ito. In her defense, here's what was written on the invitation letter. Kujo Tengu, come meet me at the top of the Sanganamiya Shrine. Let's go nuts and have a totally rock and roll sumo wrestling match.
If I were Kujo Sara, I'd jump at the chance to throw Ito off the roof.
Wow.
But then wouldn't Kokomi come and throw Sara off too? All that stomping around on her roof, the noise would drive her crazy.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Madame Kujo Sara's response was much more magnanimous than mine would have been. She gave us a basket of lavender melons to bring as a gift.
Magnanimous? I'm not so sure. Something tells me she's trying to send a message.
What message?
If that Oni brat wants to pick a fight with me, there will be plenty of lavender melons waiting for him at the police station.
Maybe the fact you assume that says more about you than her. So what about the other basket of lavender melons, huh? Is that one from you? What message are you trying to send?
The other basket is actually from a few of us at the police station. I chipped in, and so did some other Doshin who've arrested Ito before, and so did some of Ito's former cellmates.
Jesus.
So, I guess this basket of lavender melons is our way of saying, there'll always be a place for you here.
Maybe just give Boss the melons and don't mention that part.
Sure. Well, my work is done here, anyway. Now that I've delivered the lavender melons and said hello to the traveler, I should probably get going.
Aren't you gonna stay for the event?
Don't worry, I'll definitely be back for the big party. But I have some business to attend to in Rito first.
Eesh, being a detective sounds busy. I got you running around all over the place. Oh, wait, Rito! Do you happen to know anything about a mystery Ninken that appeared during the war? Apparently a lot of people in Rito were talking about it.
Ah, the dog, yes? That was the inspiration behind this music festival, wasn't it? Shinobu told me all about it.
Oh, never mind. Paimon just thought a detective might have the inside scoop.
I'm only speculating here, but from experience, I'd say it's probably just a local legend. I doubt the dog even exists.
I'm pretty sure I know of a dog that could do something like that.
What's wrong? From the look on your face, you've got a vested interest in this situation. Interesting. Well, since I'm going to Rito anyway, I can always ask around and see where it leads.
How much do you charge for your services?
Don't be silly. If this matters to you, that's a good sign that it'll turn out to be something that interests me, too. Stay tuned for more info. See you all soon.
Seems like Doshin Shikanoin's quite the lone wolf. Well, I better get back to delivering these invitations. Gotta make sure the big party's a success.
Do you think Ito eats better in prison?
In that case, guess it's time for us to get to work too. Wonder how that checklist is coming along.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Here's that list for you. If you can work your way through all this, we'll be back on track.
Great! Perfect timing, Mr. Dvorak! We'll get on it right away!
Thank you. I'm very grateful for your help. If you feel like flexing your musical muscles to take a break at any point, just come and find me in the Jam Zone.
The Jam Zone. This ain't your daddy's Iridescence tour. You think he eats only melons? Ooh. Extreme Carnival Ensemble. The Trillion Trinket Trawl. In a Meeting of Melodies. Decorations. Oh, we get... Okay. Follow Dvorak's checklist by defeating specific monsters, collecting designated Tevat regional specialties, or using photo mode to take function. Okay. Gotcha. So there's combat, gathering, picture taking for these regions? Well, let's start with this. I'm guessing this is Linny's theme. Nahida's theme. Zhongli. Hu Tao. We got Nirvalet. Oh yeah, I forgot this was Farina's theme. We got Writhsley. Writhe! Dubstep. Interesting. Edit beat map? Let's just perform.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest.
We're playing
of the
more
work and
theater
up to
rhythm.
it.
Hello. Would you like to practice some music?
Practice. I'll have a go.
Great. Before you get started, you'll want to calibrate your instrument. Everyone's playing style is slightly different. Let me help you with that.
I think that's good. I only need to adjust it a little bit.
Hello.
Yeah, I'll have a go.
Great. I've been looking
Forward to hearing you play. Difficulty? To reaching Dulcim on Pro or on Pro difficulty? Dulcim. Sure, throw it to Pro. During the performance, different notes will appear on the screen, yada yada. Long note, hold the button. I know how to do this. Sure. XAB, da da da, okay. Yeah. Whoops. Don't know the song. Makes this a little more difficult. Ooh, but I think I did okay. Just Cantus. So wait a minute. Oh, so now we can do this. Now we can do the one and only. Oops. Eh. Oh. Oh boy. Good thing this isn't required. Oh boy. Jesus Christ. Eh. How did I do better at that than the rest of the song? 82%. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it anymore. Anyway, you don't get rewards for doing one and only. La 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 la. Oh, it's different notes. Hey, 98%, not bad. Next. We're just gonna do all these on Pro. They're not too hard. Thankfully. This is very forgiving. Rhythm game. The trap beat, I forgot. What? You sneezing over there?
I am.
Bless you.
Thank you.
This game is very lenient on what they consider perfect. Because I know that I'm getting some of these, like, in the bad territory of theater rhythm. 96%? I didn't feel like 96, but whatever. Next! Hu Chao. They keep giving her a different instrument. Do you unlock an instrument? Oh yeah, you get the horn. Ooh. Spooky ass. Theremin. 99%, jeez. Alright, next. Nouvellette. I already like how this one sounds. Starts very quiet. Ah. Oh boy. Huh. Magnifico. Descantus. Next. What's this genre of music called again? I forget. Caravan Palace is in the same genre, whatever it is. Can do a waltz. Electro Swing. Yes, that is the... Wow, 100%! Pretty good. Nippy Bout. Dubstep time. Punch. 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 Ooh. It'd be cool if when you talk to these people in the game, it uses their fucking character themes every now and again. Instead of just having them for like character trailers, and that's the only time you ever hear the song outside of these events. Does that make sense? No, I'm doing all these myself. Ah! I heard the police sirens in that. 97%. Not bad. Okay, so that's all of them, right? Alright, that's all these. Now, so is that all the songs for this event?
Would you like to... Great. I've been looking...
It seems to be... Cool. So now we got the, Uh-oh, I want to decorate.
Hello. Oh, really? You've got the things from the list? Great. I'll take those. Thanks so much.
Whoops, I forgot how to... Yeah, no. I need to get those things. Don't mind me. Okay, so medium melodies. Okay, so we got all these. Trillion Trinket Carnival. Wait a minute, so what do I do to get to that one? Defeat ruin machines, primal constructs, and construct or clockwork mecha to obtain lamp-making components. So I just need to go out and find these things?
Yes.
Oh. Can they tell me where they are?
Remember, you can always track them with the enemy tracker?
Right.
That's what I did.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different
Okay,
identities
let me see here.
to choose from.
Kind of annoyed that they didn't describe it for you, but I'm like, alright.
Yeah, like a button here goes, track the things I need to find. Right here. Search guide, yeah.
The actual function of the game, so...
Ruin machines, primal contract, clockwork mecha. Yeah, okay. Okay, so
Need me to come up with
it's
something?
that enemies, serpent, and Drake. Well, this is one. Ruin sentinels, ruin hunter, ruin guard, serpent. Is it just any ruin machine? Anything with ruin at the front, I would assume. Okay. So how about ruin drakes? La 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 la. La 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 la. Remember the first time I heard that song? It was when Nahida was being first like released, and they have her like playing with the Aranara and the little character trailer, and at the very end they show her locked away, and she's like, "Happy birthday, Nahida," as she's locked away in a cell. And you're like, "You gotta, shit, we gotta rescue her. We gotta get her out of there." Hello, sir.
Solidify!
Illusion shattered!
I see everything.
Busted!
Come on.
Gather!
Next one. Not too far away, actually. Didn't know they were so close to each other. Gotta make sure I don't land on a random tree branch and it does fall damage.
There is no escape!
Hey,
Quietly now. Busted!
It's two, right? Just a quick way to get some height. Be straight down from here, I think. Yep.
Stabilize.
Illusion
Is it
shattered.
raining? That's it, right? That one? 3 types of ruin machines. Oh! I need to find different ones. Not the same
Got
ones.
a new letter from an informant.
So not Ruin Drake, specifically.
Looks like the situation is
Okay. Ruin Sentinel.
changed again.
Yeah, I made the same mistake. Yeah, you know what?
This blinding sunlight is such a pain.
I would have been
No
fun with the
way I
game
can
just
get
sort
a
of
map
send
in
me
this
after
weather.
specific ones. It's one on the beach over here? Yeah.
Shine down! Quietly now. Busted.
Okay, that should be all of those. Okay, Clockwork Mecha. That one's going to be a little more difficult because I don't think I've met more than a couple. We need 3 of them. I did get a couple of teleports in Fontaine off stream because I was trying to get to a the domain for Arlecchino's talent materials, which I do have enough after grinding it out. But all of her other upgrade stuff is tied to bosses that are unlocked via story, so, you know, I gotta do the story. Hello, ma'am.
I see everything.
Quietly now.
Solidify.
Busted.
Is that 2 or 3? You got lucky there was 2 in the same area? Maybe we'll run into a dog nearby, and that'll count as another one. Oh! I see dog! Bird! Hey, they're taking pictures!
Gather.
Illusion shattered.
Everyone hold hands.
Gotcha. Busted.
Oh, they're all dead. What was that tutorial we just got? For one of these things? Powerful buffs to the troublesome opponents. Really? They were buffed? Okay. Maybe they were offensively buffed.
A chest full of valuables.
Let's also check to see if we got the mexing. Yes. Okay. Primal constructs. Ah, yes. Desert ones. Okay. Excuse me.
A trove of
Oh. There we go. It would be nice if the event automatically searched these things for you. Like, here, let me help you out. These were the exact 3 that you fought. Yeah, it probably leads you to the first 3 in the region. This looks like 2 of the same ones, so I'm probably only going to get credit for 1 of these.
There is no escape.
I see everything.
Gotcha. Quietly now.
Oh, really? Snake's like, alright, you just defeated some ancient mech, but I think I got a chance. Yeah, I'm thinking I got a chance. That's above ground, I'm not sure I'll be able to... Yeah, so not only Arlecchino's weekly boss needs materials, I need materials for her, I need materials from some boss that's out in the middle of the ocean underneath, that's unlocked via story, and then there's another one. There's another different boss that I need parts from. So it's like her weekly and then also 2 other bosses that are unlocked via story. And one that's unlocked, so I think the one that's here is tied to the fucking world quest that I started here on Petrichor. Thanks for the egg. Weasel! I don't think these count, because these are the same things.
Gather!
Illusion shattered. Busted. Gotcha.
Let's see. Let's just double check we don't have it already. Oh, we did. Cool. 2 types of ruined machines, did we? That's fine. Photograph 2 types of birds. Birds, dogs, and cats. Got it. Okay. Let's go to Mondstadt, first and foremost. I know where some birds are, I know where a dog is, and cats, for that matter. If it makes you feel any better that the one that's tied to that world quest isn't at the end of the quest. Yeah, apparently I could just do that world quest anytime. I started it up.
This blinding sunlight is such a pain. No way I can get a nap in this weather.
There's a dog around here somewhere, isn't he? But there's usually a dog hanging around here. Am I crazy? Here's a cat. Meow. Meow. See? Hang on. There was a way to open photo mode without having to be in the menu, right? Sheriff cat.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Mondstadt welcomes you.
Mondstadt welcomes you. Give me a second. The foul grind. Pretty sure Aloy makes it to where animals don't run away is easy. What's that bird? Gonna need that. have her maybe later for more birds, but more cats to be found in the cat's tail. Moon pies. That's what I'll make Diluc. Northland cat. Cat's done. Dog? Where's dog? I'm actually very surprised that it's not out and about. Maybe it's out during the daytime? Oh, the boss is only partway through the world quest, so I don't have to go through the entirety of the world quest in order to get to that boss. That's good. That's very good. Because I need a lot of parts from it, apparently. Alright, did they get rid of the dog out here? There used to be a dog that hung around right here. I think they got rid of the dog. What happened to it? Hang on. I'm not crazy. Genshin dog Mondstadt. Locations of cats and dogs within the city of Mondstadt. This is an interesting...
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation
Oi!
has changed again.
Oi! Where's this dog? Hmm? This dog is actually missing. No, I know there's dogs in Fontaine, and that's even shown in the thing, but I was looking for that specific dog. Just so I wouldn't get two poodles in Fontaine and go like, okay, where's the next dog? But yeah, there's supposed to be one right here, and it's gone. They took it out of the game. It's such a weird removal. Only a freak like me would remember that. Alright, let's go to Fontaine. Because I know that there's dogs here. Maybe the dog just died, I don't know. I don't know, shit. Dogs don't live as long as humans. We've been in the world for a while. Unless it attacked one of the cats. Just had to be put away. Okay, dogs are sort of all over the place in this town, so let's see if we can't find one. That's a cat. Here we go, here we go, here we go. There's supposed to be two dogs right here. Ah, what are we doing? Charlotte?
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte?
Yeah, what the fuck are we doing right now? Is this a story quest?
Who's your friend, and what are they chatting about?
Why? I'm trying to take pictures of dogs!
Please, with the cherry on top, Charlotte! Journalist extraordinaire! Please tell me you're joking!
Charlotte, you're a photographer. You should know not to get in the way of this shit.
I read that a gang of criminals tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts. It's true, isn't it? It has to be! I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan.
Jesus.
I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of Begdom.
Was she just ramming her head into the ground?
I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine, Pauline.
Okay, okay.
I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed to us by an anonymous amateur author, written in the style of a true story.
Amateur author. Short story.
It sounds like they're just discussing a story, but why does this Miss Lapine Pauline seem so distressed?
Funnily enough, I actually remember being in a meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardiennage for advice.
Is this like when they did that, the War of the Worlds radio drama on the radio and people thought aliens were actually attacking?
But to our surprise, they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards, so a crude disguise isn't gonna get you far. If anything, it'll just make you stand out all the more.
Question. Why did these guards attack me outside of the city? What have I done to make these guards attack me outside of the city? Like, we just went and we fought a couple of these things, and they're little guard dogs. Are those different mechs?
Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including, one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red-crowned finch, and a specter man.
Wait, wasn't this an old event? I have no idea. I didn't know that there was anything here. I was trying to go to the dogs.
So I knew this story had helped out law enforcement, but this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it, and investing so much Mora for nothing.
How much more did she invest? Because I'll comp it right now. Jesus Christ.
Uh-oh. She really sounds like she's in pain. Paimon thinks we should just ask Charlotte what's going on.
Oh, this song. This, actually, as we're getting distracted again, but give me a sec. Because I pulled this up for Sapphire and she goes, oh, it's the same song. You can hear it, right? Okay, keep that in your mind. You get it. I was hearing the similarities, and yeah, it's like the same song, almost to the point where we might think that there was a classical song that both MiHoYo and Nobuo from Final Fantasy used as inspiration. I don't know.
Hey, Charlotte!
Jonathan, Charlotte.
Traveler, Paimon, it's you!
Sorry, I got this whole window open over here and I don't want it distracting me anymore.
I was in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She read an article in the Steambird about a criminal who evaded Gardamex detection by disguising themselves as a blubber
Got
beast.
it.
Inspired by this story, she spent a lot of Mora researching counter-criminal image recognition technology.
Oh.
Her aim was to improve Fontaine's public security by developing a device that could enhance Gardamex's target recognition capabilities. She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. But unfortunately, it was just a fictional story, and her efforts and aspirations were all in vain. I tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept.
This is a new situation for us, too. It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
It's no one's fault. She's just a victim of misunderstanding.
Wait, Miss Lapine Pauline, what are you doing?
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamex, head to the opera at Biclès, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Merope.
Jesus.
That way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Jesus.
Whoa, there's no need to go that far. I mean, come on, look at you. You wouldn't even dent the Gardamex armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts. Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
Yeah, how bad is it?
270,000 mora.
Oh, I got that.
Okay, well, escaping to the Fortress of Mirapede over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options.
I actually could pay that off right now.
Not anymore. I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing.
Sure are some nice dogs in the background.
It's not just my savings that are gone. It's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day.
Whoa, billionaire, take it easy.
My life is over.
Don't despair, Miss Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around. This prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media.
Wait, this isn't the quest that gives you the instant camera, is it?
So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
Like the thing that I thought that was just added to the game is actually part of a quest?
Really?
Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
I can't believe it! If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline. My big-ticket orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards. Oh, maybe I should consider taking out another loan. That way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
Come on! Stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Being overly ambitious might come back to bite you. Slow and steady wins the race.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds. I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner.
Not listening at all,
There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Can you believe her? She just ran off. Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you. A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly. Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Go Charlotte! Star journalist to the rescue.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology. In your hands, it's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Thanks a lot, Charlotte. What a nice surprise. We were just curious about what you guys were talking about. Totally didn't expect to get a free gift out of it.
I didn't expect there to even be a conversation.
You're welcome. I got something out of this too. The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so. Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to the editors when I give them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
Special Analysis Zoom Lens. After activating the Special Analysis Zoom Lens through the inventory or the gadget shortcut bar, you can use your camera to use a special photo-taking function. After Charlotte activates this gadget, the original effects of framing, freezing, point, compositions, hold mode cannot take effect. But you can use special methods to take photos. What?
Navigating the world is a
Let's try equipping that.
lot easier with a few different ideas.
Activated. Deactivated. Activated. So wait, we need to equip...
Identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
So if we just do this... Oh, we could do this now. Holy fuck! This is new. Right? So hang on. So normally we'd just do this.
I heard down the grapevine that
Can I get a different camera that doesn't have a filter around the side?
Is that counting? Because when you click the start menu, right? Then you pick the camera that's on there, you see how it highlights? And it says 1 out of 2.
Now 2. So apparently normal camera doesn't count.
Yeah, that wasn't counting. I have a feeling.
Well. Bow wow wow. Bow wow wow. Okay, so we got cats, we got dogs. Birds. We need birds. Pretty sure. I unfortunately can't like move and strafe while I'm in this, but I can look around. We're children, we're children, we're children! This is cool though. Took them long enough to put this sort of thing in the game. Where was it? I think it was here. This is where we fought the guard mechs. There were some birds hanging around here that weren't too skittish. They might be gone now. I think the birds are also only out during the day, so let me just...
Take it easy.
I hear the birds. I hear birds, but I don't see birds. By the way, where are the seabirds? Maybe someone's here? Struggling doing this part of the event because I forgot the menu camera existed and didn't get why the camera wasn't working. Yeah. There's a dog. Roll over. Go on. Do it. No, it's following me. It's cute. And they don't let you pet the dog. I thought for a second. It would, but no, it was that lady. There's a cat, too, on the other side. A white cat and a white dog. I have to let them be in their natural habitat. Roll over! Do it! It's like being at the zoo and shouting at an animal to do something. Do something interesting! Come on! Look at it! It's doing something! Alright, I'm out of here. There's gotta be birds around here somewhere. Maybe over here? Why am I having trouble finding birds in Fontaine? I already took a picture of the pigeons on the bridge in Mondstadt, which are the birds I used to, you know, farm for food. I haven't had to do that in a while, though. Okay, let's just try a random teleport like over here. There's like one dog you can pet, but there is an animation, but it says pet. Oh. Boars. Not once you getting sassy with me, so just nip that in the bud. I believe the birds don't come out in rain either. Oh, now I get it. They're for Tui.
Shine down!
A chest full of value.
Ooh,
Stabilize.
There is no escape!
this music.
Everyone hold hands.
Busted. Cha. Gotcha.
Solidify.
That's some good music. Fortunately, it doesn't last too long. Yeah, I believe birds do not come out in the rain, so let me just... Whoop. Oh, yeah. This is crappening. Okay, I'm hearing birds again. But I need to actually find a bird. Singular. Singular. Guess we'll just look around for a bit. Look at this Venti's twink ass playing the pan flute right now. Oop.
Stabilize.
Illusion shattered!
Busted. Gotcha.
Hey,
Oh, right, there was a thing for this. So it could revive nearby things. Wait, didn't get a chance to do that, did it?
A chest full of valuables and a trove of potential clues.
Gotta be a bird somewhere around here.
Take it easy.
Lead me to the Hydroculus. Oh shit. What? Oh my god. How did I hurt myself with that? It's a good thing I had a Hydro person. Also, this song starts off, away in a manger, no crib for a bed. The little boy Jesus laid down his sweet head.
Everyone hold hands.
Oy, 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 oy. Where are the birds? Also, do we have another rib cage here? Another dragon? Another, like, fucking dead dragon? Let's look here. Ribcage, ribcage. This is a skull. Whoa. Looks like it's sort of like... It's all over this island. Maybe not that. This, and this. So... Yeah, that's a big old eye socket. Where the fuck is a single bird? Just one. Singular. My kingdom for a bird. There's a dog. Another dog. It's a bird. Not close enough. Got it. Did they actually use Aloy's voice actress in this? Like, it might be. You think they'll ever do any other crossovers? Since they seem to have some sort of fucking deal with PlayStation. Maybe they can get a Square Enix representative in here. Okay, gather 3 types of Tevat products with green leaves. I did that apparently. Songo Pearls. Tatsumi Island. Star Conches. Oh, I remember gathering these for a specific bow. Okay, stop. Gotta go to Inazuma. Highly doubt they'll do another crossover with how disliked Aloy is, which is because of her kit. But you know, well, they also never gave her constellations. They put her in the game and made it impossible for her to even get one single constellation. Um. Hmm. Interactive map here. These are the star conches. Where are the pearls? Here we go, here we go. There's a nice bunch of them right here. Maybe I'll get that one. Right there. I see them. It's those pink things. One, two, three.
It's my lucky day.
Is it?
There is no escape. I see everything.
Unlucky day, maybe.
My blade.
Fall before me!
Shine down.
You win this.
Don't get your health back. Oh, we got that pearl. Do you want to shoot me from up there and then get away with it?
Let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns. Did they send me daughters?
Gather!
When I asked
Illusion shattered.
for sons, that's a...
Busted.
That doesn't really age as well as the rest of the song, huh?
Yeah.
I'll make a man out of you. See where the rest of them are. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Star conches are in Liwe. Liwe. Let's go here. Here we go. Right there, right? No. Here. And this should be it for all the gathering stuff.
Take it easy.
We did all the music. We did all the pictures. We did all the battles. We're about to be done with all the gathering.
There's no way.
Another test subject.
Shine down.
Another dead subject. Dun dun doo. Run run woo. Oh shit!
There is no escape. Everyone hold it.
Quietly now.
Order guide you.
The Temple of Wisdom. Hey. Shine down.
Probably didn't need to burst on them like that. Gotta be some star conches around here somewhere, right? Here we go. One. Guys.
Stabilize.
Everyone hold it.
Gotcha.
Ah, fuck you guys. I'm out of here.
Busted.
Got it. Cool, I can teleport here. Can you imagine if they put 2B in the game, though? From Nier Automata? Because she has the same sort of thing where they're done with the weapon, and it goes to the back. That's, like, lifted straight from Nier Automata. And Kuki Shinobu is 2B. So it's not too much of a stretch. Well, maybe I don't know about the Japanese or Chinese voice actors, though. Alright, done, done, done.
Hello. Would you...
Decorate.
Oh, really? You've got the things from the list? Great. I'll take those. Thanks so much.
Dink, dink, dink. In progress. Hmm? Oh, right, the last thing. Oh, wow, look at that. Dang. Now, what is that last thing? The Meeting of Melodies. Converse with music enthusiasts and invite them to join in the music festival. Ah, okay, so let me guess. Music enthusiasts. Hang on. Whoop. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say... maybe Yoon-jin. I'm gonna for sure say Shinyan. Ooh, I don't know. Who else does music? Does Gaming do music? And gaming! Very elaborate. Very good 4-star. Missed out on him. I don't know. Change lighting color. Ooh. Lighting angle. Okay, so on the umbrellas.
Osmanthus what?
Color. Yellow. Blue. Dark blue. Yellow. Maybe it's just white, not blue. Yeah, we'll do that. Purple. We'll have that on center stage. Pretty cool. Okay. So now, what? Go to challenge. Oh. Oh, hello. Grocery store? All your wishes granted in one place. We'd like to invite you to attend this music festival. How strange. No one's ever invited me to go attend such an event before. Well, that's why we're here. You must have music you really love, right? We can play it for you. We're serious musicians. Music, you say? Well, there is one that I heard a while back. I was your height when I last heard it, I believe. I don't remember bits and pieces of it, but could you play it for me for all the same? Sure, I'll give it a go. Thank you. During a meeting of melodies, you must choose the most suitable note from each of the selection of notes to fit the empty spaces of a track to match the hummed melody of the original song. Support is not yet available yet. Oh, I'm not trying to get support. There we go. Okay, next bar. Do. Okay. That's it. Whoa! Oh, I thought that was a crowd applauding. I was like, what the fuck? It's water rushing. Yeah, so... Oh, did I accidentally back out of it? What the fuck? Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay, how do I end it? Confirm restoration. Wow. That wasn't an option before. Challenge complete. Ah, lovely. It seems you're quite the dab hand at making others' wishes come true. Here we go about wishes again. It's almost been 20 years. It's been over 20 years since I last heard this tune. It was a boy in the neighborhood who played it for me. His wish was to travel and see the outside world. It's just a shame that I couldn't have been the one to help him. Well, would you look at that? I've strayed from the topic. I'm afraid I can't help with the music festival. Tsukumomono Groceries can't do this without me right now. Still, I'm glad to have heard this once more. Thank you so much. Wow. Cool. Yeah, maybe you'll come along if you can play me a song. Wow, cool, you played the song. Actually, I can't come along. Thanks, though. This is the guy who sells Dongo milk, right? 1 Dongo milk, please. But also, can you come along? How did you know I like music? Well, to be truthful, that's where I get most of my creative ideas. Oh, then you must have music you really enjoy, right? We could play it for you. Oh, that's a long list you'd be looking at. If I had to pick one, it might be this traditional piece from Konda Village. That's where I started my culinary journey, in fact. Could you play the piece if I were to hum the tune for you? Sure, I'll give it a go. Thanks! Yeah. Okay. Wow. Absolutely fantastic! If not for the way you dress, I'd have suspected that you were from Konda Village yourself. It sounded just like the original. Alright, I decided. I'm heading to this festival. Maybe immersing myself in the music there might give me some new ideas. I'll move my food stall over there. Not that my skills are the most impressive, but I'm sure I'll add to the atmosphere at least, eh? It's a lot of work. Where's the last person?
Special yakitori for sale. Come and try some.
Poultry skewer with barbecue sauce, salty grilled fish, kitsune ramen. Dear customer, how would you like to try some of our native Inazuman snacks? Would you like to go to a music festival? Did I hear you wrong? Is this a music festival or a food festival? Music in a serious form of musical exchange to boot. By the way, do you have any music you enjoy? We can play it for you right now. Oh, you're serious then? Well, I do have something in mind. I could try humming it for you. Could you try playing it? Sure. Well then, this is quite the lovely surprise. Wow! Wow, what a brilliant recreation. That said, even I have no clue what this song's called. A fox-eared customer of ours likes humming this one when she comes over for some ramen. She's one of our VIPs. Came around a few days ago, in fact, or I wouldn't have remembered that song at all. I guess that tells you all you need to know about me and music, eh? If you're looking for a food stall, I'd recommend you look for Tomoki. That fella's got a right adventurous spirit. Even if he isn't a fan of music, he should be interested nonetheless. Oh, I need to... There we go. I think that's it. Only one of the 3 people that got invited came. Now we go to Leeway. I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah. Hello. Found one you like? Please pay over here. I actually am looking to buy some books. You got anything? Ooh. Heart's Desire. Sapphire. It's for me! Let's see here. Ooh, what song was it? Bet we can play it for you. We're super serious about music. It was made for me. In that case, could you play it if I were to hum it? Sure. Oh, this is the Fontaine thing. No, I know this one. Give me a sec. I know this one. It's Phantom Train. It's gonna like.
So, are you buying or not?
Are you buying or not? Let me get. Ah. Also, I think Sapphire was distracted. She didn't see the book thing. It's fine. There was a book called Heart's Desire, Sapphire.
Oh.
I said it was made for me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, don't go to cafes and Vasari passes to read. When I heard the song one day, I asked the barista what it was called. They didn't know, but a large fellow having some cake nearby told me that it was named Le Souvenir avec le crépuscule. And yeah, later on, he became my husband. He was at the cafe meeting with his friend from a literary club back then. Ah, how nostalgic. We were all so young. All right, your music festival. I fear I shan't be able to attend, but if needed, I can get my husband to go. He's been fiddling with some old books that I haven't been selling well all day. Wait, that haven't been selling well all day. And I haven't been able to dissuade him from doing so. But I'm sure such cultural exchanges would interest him. I'll ask him to bring some souvenirs along that he can give out to boot. Hey, like books? I'll take books.
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion on land.
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion on land. What are these children talking about? You know, in order to run on the land, you need limbs? Did you know that you need limbs in order to run? Music festival, you say? Thank you. I do confess to being in the habit of collecting radiant spin crystals. Ooh, then you must have music you really enjoy, right? We can play it for you. We're serious musical types. Oh, really? Well, there is this one tune. What say I hum it for you and you play it for me in turn? Sure, I'll give it a go. Thanks for your trouble. They auto-tune her? Well, now that brings back memories. It reminds me of how when I was young, I would wake up very early to attend calligraphy class at my teacher's place. It was so early that it was still dark out and it was terribly frightening. Fortunately, I would pass by the house of an old granny and I could often hear the song drifting out from her home. It would give me a sense of peace. That dear old lady probably isn't with us anymore, but I've also grown, and I'm no longer as afraid of the dark. In any case, I've given it some serious consideration, and while I'd love to agree, It's going to be tough finding someone to watch a time-honored store like ours on such short notice. So let me recommend someone else to you who might be able to attend instead. Shigu's Antiques boss Lin Lang. She doesn't even open in the daytime, and you can either find her sleeping or wandering the streets. I reckon she'd have some free time to help. Regardless, thank you so much for letting me hear that song again. I hope your musical venture goes well. Now, is this person on the map, or... Oh, there she is. Hello, can I help you? We had a musical... Invitation, as in a date? No, this is a musical exchange. By the way, do you have any songs you like? We can play them for you just to show we're legit, you know? I see. Well, I do have something in mind. I'll hum and you play. How does that sound? Sure. I'm listening. Boom, 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 boom. That lady in the background's like, huh. It's the meme. It's the looking at the girl while the guy or the girl's disgusted. Above the sea of clouds. There's a cat. Adventurous Guild girl just walks by like, huh, okay. My dear guest, it would be no exaggeration to compare your performance to an adeptal hymn. When I was just starting in this line of work, I went to Minlin to purchase an ancient jade. On the way there, I heard music coming from Qingyun Peak. I was so enraptured that I wondered if it might be the music of the Adepti themselves, you know? Thank you. I thought I'd never get the opportunity to hear it again. As for the music festival, I must say that I wouldn't call myself any kind of music enthusiast. I simply happen to like this tune. So forgive me if I must decline. But allow me to let slip from my lips this tidbit of gossip. I believe Mingxing's jewelry boss, Xingqi, is a closet fan of music. Perhaps you could ask her. Mingxing's jewelry boss. Last but not least, I wish you the best of luck with your festival.
The key here is consumer psychology. Adventurers Guild. You'll have a blast.
How was that? So wait, she recommends this girl, and then she recommends the boss of this girl. Yeah, no. Well, we've done everybody here. So they recommend one of the other people that the map already points to. And they literally like turn you down. The only person I was able to get from Leeway was we went to go to somebody and they said, well, I guess my husband can go. He's got nothing to do. So sad. Oh, right, we have prop hunt right now. Maybe when we're done with the Ito event, I can play some prop hunt with Sapphire. If she's not too busy. Oh, missing person poster. So they've added first-person camera. Now they need to add selfie mode. like every other game that has a camera mode. Turn it around, whoever is holding the camera, take selfies. I might actually start taking pictures again. Let's see here. If I had to guess, a music lover would be the bard here, six-fingered Jose. Hey, amiga. Nope. Goodbye. Oh, wait, he's got a big fucking thing over his head. Hey, Charles. You coming with an invitation? What's the occasion? Has Master DeLuke decided to give me the day off? No, this is about a musical change taking place in Inazuma. If there's a song you like, we can play it for you right now. A song I like, you say? I do remember head housemaid Adeline hosting several small family concerts at Dawn Winery. They played a song at those gatherings that I do quite like a lot. I'll do my best to hum it for you. Mind playing the song? Yeah. In that case, do excuse my amateurness. Starts operatic. Yeah, the other event going on right now, it's called something else, but it is Prop Hunt. Wait. Ah, there it is. And this is Greensleeves. Very impressive. In fact, I should recommend to Adeline that you be commissioned to play at the next such family event. As for your invitation, to be honest, I was just about ready to agree the moment you finished your performance. But I'm not sure if I'd want to ask Master DeLuke for a day off over something this trivial. After all, he'd agree without hesitation. How about this then? I'll send you a token of support for your festival. Will that do? So you'll be sending us several crates of wine? I doubt everyone who will attending the festival will be of drinking age. As such, I'll give you some decorative banners instead. We got them stocked in the winery warehouse, and I believe they'll come in quite handy. Don't worry, you won't have to go fetch them yourselves. I'll have some of our traders deliver it directly. Just consider it the angel's share. Ah! I got it. Okay, these ones are outside at least.
Take it easy.
If you don't know what Greensleeves is, yeah, basically. Is it all the same one? Greensleeves best version. Oi. Yeah, DeLuke's theme is straight up ripped from a classical song. That's fine. Maybe I should turn the sound back on for the game, though. Marjorie! Welcome. Every treasure here is unique. La, you want to come to a music festival? music festival. Didn't we just hold the Windbloom Festival? This one's taking place in Inazuma. Marjorie, and it's a serious musical exchange. If you got any tunes you like, we could play it for you right here and now. Let me think. Well, I don't remember this one's name, but you could play it if I could hum it. Yeah. Oh, that'd be grand. This tune is so gentle, just the way I remember it. My dad used to play this one for me on his harmonica while we were on the way back from Springvale. He said this tune represented Springvale itself, and that's where Dad's dad grew up. Shame that my grandfather would pass before I was ever born. Thanks for playing that music, you know that? You know what? I've decided that I should spend a bit more time with my dad. He's an adventurer, so he tends to spend time out in the field. So if you don't mind, I might have to give this festival a pass, but if there's another opportunity, I'll come, and drag him along as well. It's a no for most people.
Dandelions? Of course they're flowers.
Welcome to Floral Whisper. Do you need anything? Is there a music event going on in the city? I'm only familiar with flowers, though, not music. Nah, this one's taking place in Inazuma, and it's totally fine if you don't know much about music. You just need to enjoy it. If there's a tune you like, we can play it for you right now, you know? Well, I do have something in mind. Its name escapes me, but I can hum it. Please play it. It's Nahida's theme. And she's next to flowers. Oh, that makes sense. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, you're great. This is even better than when Mr. Seed plays it. He performed this one for us last Windbloom Festival, saying that it was a traditional song from Sumeru. Donna said it sounded terrible compared to Master Diluc's playing, though. Diluc can play? Well, I made up my mind. The flowers need care every day, and Inazuma's pretty far away, so I'm afraid I can't go. Thanks for the music, though. It was lovely. On that note, I'll offer you a special price if you need flowers for your festival. So, okay. We got dude from the bookstore who's going to bring books. We've got dude from Inazuma who's going to bring his Dongo milk stand. And we've got some banners from Mondstadt. Three of 6. I think we can submit these things. Dum ba dum bum 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 bum.
Hello. Would you like to practice some music? Oh, really?
Yeah, I got everything. There you go. Ah, there they are. There's the book guy and there's the Dongo milk.
Thank you both so much. At last, everything on the list is done. I'm afraid I still have some final preparations to make, but I'll see you tomorrow. Then the party can begin.
Yeah! It's the iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness! Let's see if we can get a book out of this guy. Strange Daruma. Hey, hang on. What are you doing here, Sayu?
Can't grow taller.
Poke face. Okay. Is that you, Chrono? Oh my, I've heard so much about you from Fang Fang. You have me at a disadvantage, sir. Ah, right, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lang Qing. Fang Fang in Wanwen's bookhouse's Ji-Fang. She's my wife, you see. She was the one who told me about this event. I don't know much about rock and roll, but Fang Fang says that we should support the latest cultural trends, so here I am. I brought some free cultural products as well. They got snapped up in a heartbeat. If only I'd known I'd brought more. She also asked me to thank you for the invitation. Had she not been so busy, she would have come down here first herself, I'm sure of it. I hope you'll enjoy yourself here too. Wait, you don't have anything for me? What the fuck is all this in? Ah. Chrono, this iridescent Arataki Rockin' for Life Tour de Force of Awesomeness you recommended is really awesome. Really is awesome. I'm a bit inspired. Now have a taste of the food I made specifically for this event. What kind of creative cuisine is that? Dongo milk that's been marinated in rock and macerated in rock and rolled Dongo milk. Here, have one on me. It's just regular Dongo milk, right? I wouldn't go that far. At least it might have been to begin with, but not after hearing all that rock and roll that I made it listen to. That's also why it now tastes like regular Dongo milk that's been lying around for a while. But this way, some customers are even willing to pay double the price of regular Dongo milk just to get their hands on this stuff. Must be the power of rock and roll, eh? It's so mind-blowing that even I can't put it into words. Scam artist. Rock and roll Dongo milk. Having sat beneath the stage for a day and night... Hang on, I have to read the description of that. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Is it in my food? Oh no. There it is. Rock and roll Dongo milk. Having sat beneath the stage for a day and a night, this Dongo milk has been fermented using the yeast of rock and roll, transforming it into rock and roll Dongo milk. They say that its flavor has undergone some marvelous change, but still more amazingly, it can be sold for twice the price of the original version. That really rocks. It does the exact same thing as Dongo milk. It restores 26% of max HP and regenerates 570 HP for 5 seconds. Insane. Scam artist. And he also is selling us like day-old milk. Uh-oh! Look who it is. She's all blown out. Fucking so bright here right now. It's Miss Hina. Free tea breaks, courtesy of Kimura Tea House. Enjoy to your heart's content. Please do not touch the Daruma. It is not a staff member. Okay. Anything over here? I like how Ito probably rented this thing out again. I just had to have her. Observe sign-in board. Sign-in board identical in style to the ones in the city. Heizo's message. Ito, I've received your invitation letter. Everyone's happy for you. We believe that you got a good head for event planning. If you work a little harder, I'm sure you'll stop having to report to us all the time. So please take these lavender melons with compliments for the police station. Oh yes, Madame Kujo-Sara also wishes us to pass this message along on her behalf. The Tenryo Commission is watching you. Do not forget that. Sign-in board identical, yeah, okay. So, from TCG buddy Ayato. I was delighted to hear that you're holding another festival, Ito. As such, I have commissioned a set of audio equipment as a congratulatory gift. Also, I've recently heard of the children's of Hanamazaka saying, Ayato of the South, Ito of the North. Could you enlighten me as to what this means? God. Toma's message. Hey, Ito, this is your second time organizing this sort of musical event, right? Ha, didn't think you'd move the stage to Watatsumi Island, opposite Sanganamiya Shrine, no less. Very cool. I asked our clan head, and it was agreed that we dispatch a team from Kimura Tea House to help liven up the atmosphere. They'll provide tourists with free tea. What do you think? Pretty sweet, huh? Don't worry about it. You're welcome. I'm happy as long as you are. Now, Toma's a real bro. Yoimiya's message. Sorry, my bad. I actually received your letter quite a while ago, but choosing the fireworks proved kind of tricky. I wasn't familiar with the route, so there was some delays. That said, when I got here, I thought everything was going great. The atmosphere is electric. The scenery is beautiful. I'm going to have a good long look around. I hope the fireworks will fit in well with your gang's rock and roll festival. Sign up, yeah. From Ramen Buddy. Well, Sir Arataki, I didn't think you'd remember little old me, your ramen buddy. I've since spent many nights considering how I might express my thanks. See that standing sign over there? Yes, that's right, it's your beloved Miss Hina. It was a last-minute decision, and I spent quite a hefty sum on this one. You wouldn't disappoint me by not placing it in the most conspicuous of locations, such that Miss Hina might be put on full display to the people of Watatsumi Island in all her glory, would you? Wow. Fun. What is this? This letter is elegantly written and has been signed Shikanuen Heizo. It's a Heizo's letter. Read the letter. I asked some Rito residents, but none of them have heard of what you call Ninken on the battlefield. The sheer lack of information quite surpassed my expectations. This is quite strange, even for information that is not yet spread widely. I will continue searching for clues. Second letter. I tried a different approach today, which unexpectedly yielded some relevant information. During the war, the International Trade Association had an organization registered with it that specialized in pet treatment and trade known as the Puppy Union. Its symbol just happens to be a dog wearing a bamboo hat. Not that this proves anything alone, but I found two other suspicious things. One, after the war, the Puppy Union very quickly canceled its registration. Two, the Puppy Union's event funding went through at least 6 layers of transfers. Quite suspicious. I will continue investigating. Okay. Letter number 3. Well, wasn't this quite the day? I tried to investigate the people who had dealings with this Puppy Union as much as I could, and I found 2 main hidden sources of funding. One is the Foreign Trade Association. In fact, the union could be considered a subsidiary of the former. You may not be aware of the particulars regarding said union, but they are closely connected to Sanganamiya. The second source is more interesting still. You'd never guess, but it's Kimura Tea House. I actually would have guessed that. And of course, the Yashiro Commission isn't far behind the curtain. A fascinating turn of events, no? Sanganamiya and the Yashiro Commission. I wonder what your little secret is. I have my guesses, but I'll need more evidence to prove it. Details of deals regarding pets. We should have records of such things at the police station. I'll get in touch with Yoriki Iwata. Kimura Tea House is where the dog works. You know the dog. The dog that looks exactly like this, the Sheeb. This dog. Alright, so, what, we gotta wait a day? Or are we good?
I still have some final preparations to make for the big party.
Ah, yes, wait till 1400. Till then... the music changed on this menu, now that we got everything here. Dang. Menu music. Cool. Is this song going to play during the festival? Fervor Favors. Ah. Free Goro! Hey! Yo, Goro, why you got the thigh window, though? During your performance, you can hold the note button to cause the Nightwind horn to play a long note. Why would you tell me? Oh, because I just got the instrument.
Knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Just threw Sapphire off by mentioning his thigh window. Zzz. Thigh windows. Constellation. Swift as the wind. Hey, dog. Could it be that Goro's the dog? It's like totally throws it for the loop. It's not the one from Komori Tea House, it's Goro. Okay, so let's wait until 1400. Wait. Wait. Christ. Cool. Uh-huh.
Navigating the world is a whole...
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 instruments. No, wait. 5. 5 instruments. This is a snowball. This is a bubble.
A lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Can't remember where I got this from. Cool. Forgot that I had that. Wait. Why is it holding? There it is. Alright. 1400. Wait, we are at 1400. Of the next day. Ah. Days turn to weeks, turn to months, turn to years. Wow! People are here.
Oh, compadres, you're here! Hey, serious props to you both. This place looks amazing. Even better than I'd imagined.
Everything looks perfect. We're ready for business. Traveler, Paimon, you have our thanks.
Guys, why so serious? That ain't rock and roll, man.
Hey, look at that. My favorite melon's a fast learner. Also, I hear you're gonna be taking the stage tonight. Whoa, itching for a little competition, huh?
Paimon was just joking. Seriously, Dvorak? Unbelievable.
Lumine's got a devilish smirk.
Getting cold feet? Nah, don't blame you. I am the reigning champion of the great sing-along, after all.
Oh, Paimon, backing down from a challenge ain't very rock and roll.
What? Paimon is too rock and roll. Paimon was just being humble.
Then bring it on.
Wow.
Oh, Paimon's bringing it all right. Paimon's bringing it all the way home. Ha!
She sounds like a different character. Oh, by the way, did you ever find that dog?
We hit a complete dead end. Goro said he didn't know anything. Mamoru and the guys asked around the city, but no luck there either. What if it really is in Tenshukaku? Is that why we can't find it?
Oh, no, don't go poking around Tenshukaku again. You'll give Kujo-Sara a migraine.
Couldn't agree more. If I bother her too much, I'll end up getting struck by lightning. So that's why this time, I kept my distance and just threw some paper notes towards Tenshukaku. Hopefully, the Raiden Shogun sees them and hands the dog over.
Wait, what? You're still taking a big risk there.
I've come because I was pelted in the head with a ball of paper. Who must I smite?
It looks like Doshin Shikanoin was right. It's probably just a local legend after all.
Can we not just go to the tea house and get the dog that I'm thinking of at this entire time?
Well, let's hope not, because that would really suck. Wish I had more time to look into it, but unfortunately, this guy's got a performance to practice for. Now don't forget, there's lyrics and music scores in the jam zone, so no wussing out tonight.
Don't get too cocky, bullchucker. We'll see who's rock and roll.
Game on, Mini Melon!
Oh, Paimon better get some practice in at the jam zone soon. No way is Paimon gonna lose to Ito!
It almost sounds like she's pitched down a bit.
Oh, by the way, we invited a ton of people this time, including some people you know. A few have already shown up, and they're asking about you. Wanna go say hi?
Yeah.
Cool, yeah, let's go see them. Paimon's curious to find out who you invited.
She's still getting up in those notes, but it's, yeah, a little different.
Hey, Traveler, some of your friends are here. Wanna go say hi?
Yeah. Let's go say hi. The squeak zone.
Oh, you're a real trooper, Yoimiya. This must be one of the furthest places you've ever delivered to.
I promised Ito that I'd supply fireworks for his festival. I wasn't about to go back on my word.
Hey, Toma, Yoimiya.
Traveler, Paimon! Cool, you're here too!
It's been too long.
Well, looks like I owe the Arataki gang a huge thank you. If they weren't putting on this event, who knows when I would have gotten to see you next.
You hear that? In case it was too subtle for you, Toma's complaining that you guys never make time to come and visit your old pals.
I just did your story quest.
That's true. Obviously, traveling's very important to you, but you gotta take a break every once in a while. Just remember that you've got friends out there that would love nothing more than the chance to make you feel looked after.
Thank you both. That mean a lot. That means a lot. Sorry. I was distracted that he said friends out there that'd love nothing more, but it's who'd love nothing more. And so I thought there was another typo. Thank you both. That means a lot.
Of course. Oh, I heard this really cool thing I gotta share with you guys. So, Ito says that the theme of his music festival comes from a story about a dog that saved animals in the war zone. How amazing is that? What do you know about this dog, Toma? Everyone knows how well connected you are.
Toma!
For once, not much, I'm afraid. I guess my connections are one key canine short. But assuming this really happened, I feel like Watatsumi Island would have had to be involved. This is a dog who managed to sneak in and out of a war zone, repeatedly, without leaving a trail for anyone to follow. Whatever the case, it would have needed someone to help cover its tracks. As far as I know, the Shogun's army doesn't do that kind of thing.
So you're saying it was the Sangonomiya troops? They had a specially trained dog for rescuing critters from the battlefield?
Sounds kind of far-fetched if you ask me. Do we really think Sangonomiya's forces had enough manpower to fight a full-scale war and run a canine wildlife rescue operation on the side?
Okay, well if it wasn't Sangonomiya's side, it must have been the Shogunate.
I doubt they had the manpower either.
Right. So, in my view, it's more likely that Mr. Dvorak simply made the story up as something to capture people's imaginations. I mean, he's an artist, right? Isn't rock music about expressing things we don't fully understand?
Kinda like fireworks in a way. Don't question it, just feel it.
Yeah, that sort of makes sense. That makes you an artist too, Yoimiya. Fireworks are your art.
I'll take it. And on that note, boy, do I have an art show for you tonight. Make sure you don't miss it.
Anything else to say?
Sounds like you know a few things about art yourself, Toma.
Art? Me? Does knitting sweaters count?
Absolutely. Knitting is totally an art form.
Just not a very rock and roll one, I guess. I don't think I'll be doing any knitting tonight.
No, not with that attitude. You could, knit sweaters with rock and roll and big letters. Then get everyone to wear them.
Good idea. I'll look into it next time.
I like how people called Toma manwife because he knows how to knit. Uh-oh. What is Goro and Kokomi looking at this for?
This Miss Hina looks very familiar. Even the outfit.
Have to stop in that midsection, though.
I was thinking the same thing, Your Excellency, but I just can't put my finger on it.
She really is the spitting image.
Of who?
Goro, Kokomi, hey!
Oh, hello, you two. It's been a while.
I'm so happy to see you again. I was just asking Shinobu if she knew where you were.
This is a nice surprise. Paimon didn't expect to run into you two at an Arataki Gang music festival.
I hear that Goro helped to secure the venue?
Oh, I barely did anything. A reader for my That's Life column was asking for advice about it, so I figured I'd help out. Turned out the reader in question was Mr. Arataki Ito. Her Excellency was also very supportive of the whole thing.
An international rock and roll music festival sounded like a good way to attract tourists. And it's to bring attention to the plight of living things, right? Seems like a meaningful cause.
Yeah, apparently it has something to do with a dog that was a war hero. Although sadly probably not a true story. Have either of you heard anything about that?
Oh, you know, bits and pieces. Nothing concrete.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Those sounded suspiciously like prepared answers.
Probably because we've answered that question before. Mr. Arataki Ito came to ask us about it a while back. We'd certainly love to help if we can.
Yes, of course. Actually, I was hoping to ask for your opinion on something.
Sure, what is it?
Does Miss Hina look familiar to you at all? I have this strange feeling like I've seen her somewhere before.
I feel like I've met her before, but nope. Sorry, doesn't ring any bells.
But you don't remember where?
She probably just looks similar to someone you know. Like how the Traveler looks similar to her brother. There's no mystery here, don't overthink it.
I see. That does make sense.
Traveler, let's get out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Who could it be?
Sure, Kokomi knows. Kokomi absolutely knows. Now you, I've heard so much about you from Fang Fang. Right. See ya. Ah, this song. Sapphire loves this song. Burr, 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 burr.
Hey, there you are. I sent you some letters a few days ago. Have they shown up yet?
Ooh, does this mean you figured it out?
I've made some progress, but I'm still missing the final piece of the puzzle.
So, what did you learn?
I don't have anything conclusive yet, but I have a hunch that it involved both the Yashiro Commission and Sanganamiya.
What? You mean like in cahoots? During the war?
Shh. Like I said, it's just a hunch. Let's not get carried away. Anyway, I've written to the station, and they shouldn't take too long to get back to me. Yuriki Owada should be able to help find what I need. In the meantime, you'll just have to be patient. I would have gone back to the station to look into it myself, but I knew Ito was performing tonight, and I didn't want to miss it.
You know who else is performing tonight? Paimon!
Oh, wow! Sounds like I'm in for a real treat. I definitely picked the right place to be tonight. Will the Traveler's long-serving voice finally graduate from speech to song in a triumphant victory over the Oni rocker of Hana Mizaka?
They don't call her flying rock and roll fuel for nothing.
I'll be awaiting with bated breath.
Cut it out, both of you! No more stupid nicknames! Paimon didn't realize so many people we know would be here. Better get practicing or tonight could be super embarrassing.
Super embarrassing.
Come on, let's head to the jam zone.
It's fucking jam.
Hey, Mr. Dvorak, you're still here!
Sure am.
Sure am.
I've been checking over the equipment, scores, and lyric sheets to make sure everything's ready for tonight. Shinobu was telling me how popular light novels are here in Inazuma, so I've tweaked the melody and lyrics for a more Arataki gang feel with a light novel twist.
Light novels plus rock music, so... light rock!
I actually didn't change too much. Just took out the dog and made it about Onikabuto instead. Should be more up Ito's alley. This event couldn't have happened without him. It's my way of showing him some appreciation, I guess.
What? You got rid of the dog? But wasn't that the whole inspiration behind the festival?
Yes, but that's all it was. The initial inspiration. Doesn't matter if we change it to an Onikabuto, or you, or me, or anything else. It's the spirit of it that counts.
Spirit? What do you mean?
The spirit of rock and roll?
Okay, should have seen that coming.
Do you think people have been getting too hyper-focused on the dog story?
It's all about the music, my friends. Just enjoy the music. That's all that matters.
Fair enough. Alright, well, speaking of enjoying music, is it alright if Paimon goes first? Paimon's gotta get practicing or Bullchucker's gonna hog the spotlight tonight.
By all means, be my guest. I knew you'd come around to the idea of going on stage. Here's the music score and lyrics. I can't wait to see this.
Whew, let's see now. What's this song called? I got reincarnated as an Onikabuto and flipped the world upside down? What sort of song title is that? Is this supposed to be rock and roll?
Soft rock, actually.
I gotta see these lyrics.
No thinking! You can hear them tonight when Paimon sings the song. Paimon's gonna rock so hard, Bullchucker won't know what hit him.
She's putting on like an Eric Cartman voice. Time flies by and night soon falls. Music lovers take turns showcasing their talent on the stage. Whoops and cheers ring out as the crowd grows louder and the atmosphere gets wilder. Before you know it, the moment has arrived.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is a night to celebrate, and I trust you're all having a wonderful time. It's been a non-stop rock and roll ride this evening, and we're almost at the end. But first, it is my huge honor to invite two very special guests to the stage.
One lady's clapping. Woo!
The illustrious Mr. Arataki Ito and Miss Paimon. The two of them will be performing a brand new song written specially for tonight's event. It's called I Got Reincarnated as an Onikabuto and Flipped the World Upside Down. Take it away.
Here we go.
An arrow to the heart, and the Bakedanuki shapeshifted into dark.
I, weasel thief, hereby bequeath a my Mora. 200 goes to my pa.
300 to dear mama.
Unagi, goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry.
'Cause we'll get reborn as a Beetle next time.
Oni Kabuto, raise your heart.
Here's to a world beyond the storm of rosy skies.
Max Middleman killing it. He's got the vibrato going on. Woo! Clap. After an exhilarating song to end the night, many people begin to leave. But you and your friends approach the stage to congratulate the two rock stars.
So that's rock music, huh? It's a little different than I imagined.
It was like a rock ballad. Very, yeah.
Really? It's different from what I'd heard before. Could be a relatively new genre of rock, I suppose.
So, how'd you like my performance? Did I dominate this little melon here or what?
Okay, Bullchucker, you got owned and you know it.
Oh, stop it, you two. I think both of you are sensational.
Hear, hear. Really mind-blowing stuff, guys.
I call it a draw. You're very evenly matched.
You think? Okay, well, what about you, my compadre? Who do you think is the most rock and roll?
Anyway, what nice weather we've been having lately. Wow. Ito, Paimon, you're both rock stars, or... Who's more rock and roll? It's Ito.
That's right, compadre, you tell him. Behold the majesty of the rock and roll king of Hanamisaka.
Traitor! That's it! Paimon's not talking to you for the next minute!
Oh my god! Traitor!
Let's not argue anymore, shall we? Ito and Paimon, you both gave incredibly moving performances.
Wow.
I owe you all an enormous debt of gratitude. Without your help, this music festival never would have happened.
Don't mention it, Jack Attack. Hey, if we hadn't met, I wouldn't even know what the spirit of rock and roll means.
The spirit of rock and roll? So, what does it mean? What does it mean for rock music to have a spirit?
It means you rock up, rock out, roll the dice, and roll with the punches. Just like me and Paimon.
Yeah, that's obviously not what it means. Mr. Dvorak, could you please give us the official definition? Someone needs to take this guy down a peg.
Jesus.
An official definition? I don't know that one exists. It's an emotional experience, as though you're hearing your own story speak to you through the music.
Funny you should say that. I was just thinking that the spirit of rock and roll is, well, like the Oni Kabuto in the song, having the courage to grab life by the horns and survive against all the odds. Guess I have a better sense of rock and roll than I thought.
What about you, Yoimiya?
Oh, well, I thought it was gonna be all about that dog, but then the song didn't even mention it, so, was that supposed to be symbolic? Like, if the dog didn't exist, maybe the injured animals didn't either. If there was no injured animals, then that means there was no war, which means the world is at peace.
I guess it's your own, what you get from it.
Oh, so for Yoimiya, the rock and roll spirit is all about world peace.
Shinobu, what about you?
Me? I hadn't given it all that much thought. I was mostly worrying about whether those paper notes Boss threw into Tenshukaku are going to get him in trouble with the Tenryo Commission.
That must mean that for Shinobu, the rock and roll spirit is about keeping the Arataki gang safe.
Shinobu, seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. If the Raiden Shogun had seen any of those notes, she'd have come to join the party.
Paimon agrees that you don't need to worry. Otherwise, Heizo definitely would have arrested Ito by now. Wait, where is that guy anyway? And where did Kokumi and Goro go?
Oh, Doshin Shikanoin had to run back to the station, so he didn't get the chance to say goodbye to you guys. But he did leave something for you. It's over there.
It's the Messina statuette thing. Oh no, it's the box. Past that.
As for the other two, they couldn't stick around because they had a government meeting to get to. They did ask me to pass on their regards, though.
The fact that these busy people all made time to attend the party is telling. Clearly, Ito wasn't exaggerating about the stature of the Arataki gang. Ito, what can I say? It's truly been an honor to work with you.
Well, Jack Attack, I can't take all the credit. Let's not forget the Traveler's part in all this. A lot of people only showed up because they knew she'd be here. If we do this again, we gotta make sure to find a way to get her on stage. How's that sound, compadre? Get that rock and roll spirit ready, because next time it'll be your turn to rock our collective socks off.
Let her do like a guitar solo up on stage. Play Freebird!
Your Excellency, I believe the Tenryou Commission detective is...
Don't worry about it, Goro. The Puppy Union was a joint venture between us and the Yashiro Commission. If we can maintain secrecy, then all the better for it. But that was never the main goal. We saved some lives, and that's what matters.
I was more worried about the potential impact on your reputation, Your Excellency. After all, some of the lives we've saved belong to the Shogunate. If someone with an agenda finds out, it could cause an uproar.
Don't worry. There might be a way to make it work out in our favor.
Mechs in the background.
Really? How?
Times have changed. We and Narukami Island are supposed to be working together now. So it's not necessarily a bad thing if people discover that we were already cooperating with the Yashiro Commission even during the war.
I see.
Goro, if you want my opinion, you should be more concerned about Miss Hina than you are about this.
Miss Hina? What makes you say that?
I hear she works for That's Life magazine as well. She's young, popular, pretty, and she seems to be just as good at offering comfort to people in need as you are. So it looks like you have some competition.
Understood, Your Excellency. I will work hard to stay ahead of the competition.
Oh, look who did show up.
I learned something new today. I never knew that the Hydro Nation's rock music had the power to stir up lightning.
Miko, a few days ago, some strange paper notes flew into Tenshukaku, demanding that I hand over the doll. So I am here to see what on earth it was all about.
I knew it. She got bonked in the head with a piece of, like a wad of paper.
I just assumed you must have gotten yourself a pet puppy.
As it happens, I also received an invitation letter via Sarah. I've never heard the name Arataki before, but they must be one of my subjects, and so I thought, why not grant them their wish?
Ah, so you came here to make a little Oni's wish come true, hmm? So tell me, how do you plan to respond to the Fontanian musician? It sounded to me like his music was commenting on the war.
The war. I'm not sure we can give him the answer he would hope for. But if nothing else, I know that we must avoid another war at all costs. The people cannot be made to suffer like that again.
But what if the bigger war comes to pass? What then?
If it cannot be avoided, then I will have no choice but to fight.
Well, if that day comes, I'm sure that everyone here tonight will fight by your side.
Quest completed. To be continued. Come on, you have to have a book for me, right? The final performance was really something. Did you see it too? I think it's great. You like it that much? There's something I need to give you then. I already gave out all cultural souvenirs I brought before, and I feel bad for not holding one back for you, so it looks like this is my chance. That Fontanian musician, you know, the one that carries a guitar around, said it was alright for me to record the final version of his lyrics and sell them as music merchandise. Here, please take it. It's nothing valuable, but if you like it, you can keep it as a souvenir. Some light rock and roll, hang on. Some light rock and roll lyrics, or perhaps just bad poetry? Raven took an arrow to the heart, and Bakadanuki shape-shifted into dark. I, Weasel Thief, hereby bequeath all my mora. 200 goes to my pa, 300 to my dear mama. Poor little General Crab. Only a shell remains. Unagi, goodbye. Now rest in peace. Please don't cry, because we'll get reborn as a beetle next time. Oni Kabuto, raise your horns. Here's to a world beyond the storm of rosy skies. Yep, those are the lyrics. What was this? Switcheroo case record. Oh, that's for the other thing we were doing. One Dongo milk, please. Ah, yeah, we can buy 2 more rock and roll Dongo milks. Yeah. Yeah, let's just buy all of them. Like, buy all this. We got scammed. We got absolutely fucking scammed. So I think that's it for the event, unless there's like some secret, like people are hanging out in a random place somewhere situation.
Hey, Traveler. Thanks again for all your help. Everything went perfectly. I think I'm gonna stay here for a while and just enjoy the scenery.
Might just try playing another song.
Sure, no problem. Be my guest.
Oh, we don't get a new song. Okay. So let's see. Music compositions. Oh. Any last words? Recommended songs? Search songs, my favorites. Four notes. 6 notes. So you can play people's, Oh, and you can play songs from previous events. Like Ito's song, or Raiden's. So you can make your own. You can make your own song. Cool. We're not going to do that, though. While we were playing, though, Wanderer got added. Those, yeah, those custom things are usually made to be pretty hard. Yeah, Wanderer got added while we were playing the game, as well as Baiju. Sure, we'll do this. We've been going for about 3 hours, so it makes sense.
Yeah! Yeah! My guiding star!
Squall and Fury! You dare to gaze upon me?
You gaze upon me?
Stars shine through.
Behold!
How amusing.
Wanderer's good. This is a new addition, though, being able to do this from this menu. I will do a single draw from both these banners, by the way.
You will see. Blitz.
Seems like an emergency.
Witness the power of Google.
Come a little closer.
Ma'am.
Rain outlines your fate.
weave you a verse.
Remember, health comes first.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Jesus.
You're in for a little shock.
Try not to enjoy this a little much. She's talking to me.
Mind the side effects. Taking a turn for the better.
Witness the power of... Let's spark things up a little.
Okay. Layla. Sino got another story via this update?
Yeah.
Cool.
The night is cold.
Cool it. Cool it.
Cold. Mine's a command.
Don't get frostbite.
La 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 la. Hey, yeah. Don't be scared. My guiding stars.
Oh, so sorry. Dodge this.
Out of the frying pan. I'll protect us. Cold. Mine's a command.
Good lord, her burst comes back really quick.
Come on. We can do it. You're toast.
Cool it. Don't get frostbite.
Don't be scared. Nova, get them.
This is a nice addition, just being able to swap to the next one instead of having to load the world back in, go to the menu, load this back in. Like, you're already here.
Dare to mess with me? No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
My guiding stars.
Bring it on! Cyclone!
Oh, mine's a
Gears of the store. Ring cutter.
Truth hurts!
Alright.
Can't fool me!
Hazo's good. He is good. He wasn't even the focus of that, but that's who stood out. Anybody want to hit me? It's not.
Power that ended Hudson!
Wings of darkness. Come, sever night.
Witness the power of Gugwa.
Enhanced animal module.
Back at ya! No, my sword!
Shadow Raven, let night fall.
Eyes on me! Back off! Let me weave you a verse.
Oops.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Back at ya!
No rest for the wicked. Midnight.
To ashes!
Okay, cool. So let's see here. Story quests. Sino. We can unlock him right now. But not get the quest. Claim those keys. Now we got 3 keys again. So just to confirm, yeah, his story quest was not added to this. Which is a cool addition, that it doesn't automatically start it. So let's see here. Alright. Okay, we'll do a Baiju Wish. Nope. And then we'll do a Wanderer Wish. Nope. And those will go towards future character banners, but I always do 2. 1 for each.
Maybe I'll take...
It'll come back to bite me at some point. I'll be saving for somebody else on a future banner, and instead of getting a guaranteed 50-50, I'll get a character that I wasn't even trying to get. So the resolution of this was that the dog that was involved was the dog with the tea house. That was the dog. And or Goro's little dog companion, floaty friend. So let's see here. The tea house is here, I believe. Let's see if we talk to the dog if something happens. Building pity is fun, but it's how you get accidental EULA. Look who it is! It's Taramaru. Woof! Can you who's a handsome dog? You are! Woof woof woof! Yeah, that's how I respond to Yelan as well. Can you understand me? Woof? Have you met someone who smells like me before? Woof? Can I sign a contract with you to work here? Woof? Woof woof? Wait a minute, wait a minute. What's the chance that there's actually somebody in these back rooms and it's like... It was the dog all along. We can't talk about it out in the open, though. About Taramaru. Very cute. He's an old friend of mine back in the Shumatsuban days. We were both well-known hunks. Haha. Shumatsuban? I should be remiss not to mention the grand history. We're going to talk about that. Yada, 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 yada. Not related. Owner of Komore Tea House. I feel bad about getting 5 stars that I'll never use. That's only really happened with people like Jean and DeLuke and Chi-Chi and Kuching. You know, the people from the default banners. Mona I used a lot, and still use every now and again. Just only every now and again.
The world is a whole lot easier.
So now that we've done that, we're done with the Ito thing. It's all done. We got a free Goro out of it, we got a story. There's Yae in the background. She was there for a split second, but they decided to put her on this little banner. Also, Sayu was there, but like literally never made an appearance outside of being a in Tanuki mode. Well, we could continue doing some Fontaine stuff. Well, first of all, hang on. Let me go to my teapot real quick. We could do some Fontaine stuff, or we could do some Wind Trace prop hunt stuff, or I could just switch away from this game entirely and play something else, but I kind of wanted to do some Fontaine.
This realm is...
Ooh, level 2 for Farina and Arlecchino. Nice. You don't have any more. You do. Yoink. I'll take all these as well. Thank you very much.
If you ever have any questions...
Now, hang on. Did I never get a Miss Hina cardboard cutout from any of the quests? You've reached your furnishing placement limit. You know, fuck you. Fuck you. You can't. Damn it. What is this? Yeah, I'm at full load. They have not increased it even a tiny bit. I don't remember putting that cat statue up there. I'd gladly get rid of it if I actually came across a Miss Hina cutout. But I don't think I have one. At least not for outdoors. This was a nice painting that Albedo did during one of the events. Change the realm music. Right, I got some new musics to unlock. I always forget that little... It's not like a cymbal, it's like brushes being brushed across a snare drum. I used to play in percussion, so I forgot that those were a thing. Until I hear them, I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, I've been having that one. The Kitsune and Raiden Shogun there. Yeah, I really want... let me see if it's an indoor thing or if I even have it. It would show on this item list, I would assume. Makes me think that I don't have one. That's unfortunate that we've had two things come by with Miss Hina cutout related, and we don't have one. Unless there's a way to get one I don't know about.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
There's a Reddit thread saying, "Don't be shy, MiHoYo, put it in the teapot." And it's the cutout. So yeah, it's not. Yeah. No, yeah. No. Sorry, I'm seeing like a cosplay on Etsy for specifically Miss Hina. Well, yeah, it's not in the game.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a
Oh, well.
few different identities.
Let's go to
choose from.
Fontaine and continue the main
Need me to
story.
come up with some for you.
Enough dilly-dallying. Jeez. I'll do the Wind Trace stuff off stream. Unless Sapphire wanted to do some co-op right now. In Prop Hunt. Oh, it's taking a while to load. Hang on. Whoop. I also realized that whenever you do the daily quests, that you get friendship companion or friendship points from completing the quest, not just turning them in. So, when you get these done like this, and you claim... Wait a minute. Does it claim all the stuff as well? I guess so. So I guess when you're out and about completing quests, like, for instance, bouncing on mushrooms 5 times, if you do that with a party, you actually get friendship points for it. So let's see if we get 100 and then the 60.
Add Astra... I am sorry.
What? What do you mean? Oh, see, look right there. I claimed. Now claim rewards.
Add Astra... Thank you for complete...
So yeah, you get 340 a day. Which isn't bad. Hello. Want to play a game with me? What game? A game of guessing your savings. I'll call out a number and you tell me if it's higher or lower than the correct number, but I'll get it in 3 guesses. This game might breach privacy. Huh? Come on, don't you trust me? I won't tell anyone else, honest. I just want to know if I'm reading people right, you know? I actually want to trade this. What are you playing over there? My dad's a Snezhnayan envoy who's been posted to Northland Bank. He won't let me run too far off. Look, that's the bank. It's been tweeted Clockwork Workshop and the Clock Shop. Pretty awesome, isn't it? Dad taught me how to distinguish between good and bad people, so don't worry. I'm not going to go running off with bad people. Alright. Back to the main story. BRB. Actually, I will BRB. Because I wanted to get a drink. And I want to empty out my body real quick, so give me that. BRB.